It truly felt like a manifestation. Like, I know that sounds so crazy, but I'm like, I'd been having these conversations with this previous colleague at the end of last year, and there just like hadn't been the job opportunities arise yet within like the website where they're doing the postings. And so when I got approached by this recruiter, I was like, this just feels like I had put my energy into like knowing that Shopify is where I wanted to be next, and now it's kind of come to fruition. So it was a really, really cool like segue from Affirm to Shopify personally, where I felt like I'd already really known that it was the right next step, but I was almost like given the opportunity to go with it rather than like really having to like fight for it, if that makes sense.
Well, that's amazing. And I also think it's like your motivation and preparation meeting the moment. Like, it can't all be luck. You are already ready to have those conversations. Affirm is a company that also works with a ton of Shopify merchants. So you had that awareness and like understanding of Shopify going in. So what was that experience? You were approached by a recruiter. What was your interview process?
So my interview process was definitely more unique, I would say, based on the fact that the recruiter approached me as we were going to the Shoptalk conference in
And Shoptalk is
Vegas.
like one of the biggest. It's probably it's like our Super Bowl for e-commerce,
yes,
right? Like,
exactly.
But yeah, so your interview process kind of unique.
So unique because of the fact that this recruiter reached out to me, understanding the fact that I was going to Shoptalk because they get a list of people, right, that are going. And it was like the classic recruiter reach out, we think you'd be a really great fit, love to have a conversation, would you be open to grabbing coffee, whatever. I'm such a people person, as you probably can tell, that I not only had obviously already had Shopify on my radar, but I was so excited about the fact that this was going to be like an in-person meet, right? I think that it's really beneficial these days that we can do everything remotely, but I think we are losing that element of like real like human connection. And I think when you're making that decision on like where you're taking your career as a next step, it's really important to like spend time with the people at that company, not just one of them, but really understanding the types of people that they hire and like really the environment that it's fostering. So to me, it was really cool that I had kind of the beginning of my interviews at the Shoptalk conference, and I was able to have so many kind of candid conversations during those 3 days that I was there.